Do you have a GE refrigerator with filtered water in the door? And are you spending $70 plus a crack at the water filters? I may have a solution for you right after this. Talking from personal experience, we do have a General Electric GE refrigerator with filtered water and ice in the door. And we were spending $70 plus per filter for that refrigerator, which we just kind of did. It counts itself down, gets to a point, says, you have this much to change it, you gotta change it, you gotta change it, you gotta change it. And then I think eventually, we never got to the point, well, except for during this filter, where it would not dispense water. We always got it changed in time, and we just did it. And how that magic works behind the scene, we never worried about. Well, this time when we got a brand new filter and put it in, it said that there was an error. It came up with something that said check filter will not dispense water. So it literally would not dispense water after putting the brand new filter in. So I started digging to check to see what the deal was. One, I thought the filters were terribly expensive, and then if you drop, got a bad one, you're out to 70 bucks plus, and then you got to buy another one, so $140 for a water filter. And in my research, I found the reason why that refrigerator can tell how much time you have left is there is a chip in the side of the filter. So if you peel the side, there's a front and a back to this, and the back side that goes towards the refrigerator, I think they call it an RFID chip, is right in the side of the filter. And it knows, I suppose, by a number that's recorded in it, that this is the filter it's been using for so many months or so many gallons have went through, whatever the case may be. And so then it counts it down and says, you know what, you're gonna have to pay another $70 plus to have water in your refrigerator again. And in my research, I found that if you have a household water filtration system, which we don't have, but if you had one, they have a bypass for that. So you can put this in and run it, and it will allow the water to go through, quote unquote, unfiltered. There's no port in here. This is not a filter. It just makes it bypass through. I don't need that because I want to run filters, but you can get the regular filters with the same hook in as this one for about $7 a piece. That's what I paid anyway. On the opposite side of this, you can see this is the front side. Here's the side that goes towards the refrigerator. There was an RFID chip in here, which tells the refrigerator to go ahead and dispense water and ice, even though it's not being filtered. It'll just come up on the fridge and say not filtered if you're using a household filter and you want to bypass that. So what I did is I bought this filter. I'm rolling in some footage here to explain this a little bit with some pictures, but I measured how far back this would be just by looking at this filter and this insert, how far back it would be on the wall of the fridge inside that filter compartment. I took, and as you can see here, that chip is no longer in this portion. I popped the chip out, put some shipping tape on it, stuck it to the refrigerator, put the generic filter in that's like $7, close the door, and voila, dispenses water. It believes, since I put this chip on the side of the fridge, that this adapter is in there, so it just runs water through. But since I'm using an actual filter, it has the double O-ring on here and the part that depresses and allows the water to go through. So you're gonna have to rinse as you would with this one here. You're gonna get some carbon out when you run it and whatnot, and some air, because there's air inside the new cartridge. So run it as you normally would with this, but it's just saying not filtered water, but you're getting filtered water at $7 a filter instead of $70 plus per filter, just for that little chip that can tell you when to do what. I just went on my phone, set up a reminder for 6 months from now, and in 6 months, I'll pop the filter out and pop another one in. I bought a 3-pack, so I got 2 more, so I got a year and a half's worth of filters for like $21 or $24 that when I ordered them, so I have 2 more sitting in the closet ready to be swapped out when I need them. But there is a way to save a bunch of money just by bypassing their neat little system that tells you you have to buy their filters when you really don't have to and really shouldn't have to. So there you go. There's a quick little tip on your GE refrigerator. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. And if you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom, and you can always follow us over at 3d-outdoors.com, which is our website where we pull everything together. See you next time.